What an odd topic for Student Congress. Introducing teacher screenings for student council entry is out of the blue.
Not so random when you consider her opponent. I don't have the best reputation among teachers.
Are you really gonna participate? Win or lose, I don't see any way you two benefit from this.
We have a good reason. If we can win the debate, our candidacy gains legitimacy in the public eye. Also, I will not let her get away with insulting Kuze and me. I need her to apologize and to take back what she said to both of us.
Think she will?
Hey, there's a silver lining here. It's a chance to introduce ourselves and our candidacy ahead of the closing ceremony.
At least there's some good to take from it, I suppose. Fine. We'll make a public announcement by the end of day.
Pardon me, but I'd be happy to draft that announcement.
Thanks, Sewell. Feel free.
And best of luck, both of you. We're cheering you on.
Thanks, Yuki.
Yeah. Alright. Going off everything I know about her, I would expect Taniyama's argument to look like this.
Interesting.
And what would you say to counter that? You should have a response prepared. Yeah, this is some good stuff, though you could stand to be more concise in how you're phrasing it.
Hey, can I ask you? You know her. Why is she like this? Are you on bad terms?
I'd like to think not, at least. I feel like there was always an air of mutual respect when we worked together in middle school.
Sure. But if you two always got along, why would she say what she said to us?
I wish I could tell you. Though, to make an educated guess, I would assume she thinks I entered the election just to stir up a little trouble.
If that's the case, how'd she get such a negative impression of you to begin with?
Well, everyone expected me to enter the running with Yuki. But I decided against working with everyone's favorite to win, and wound up agreeing to partner with someone else instead. Who could blame her for doubting my motives after that?
But that would mean... They were fine until I came into the picture. It's because we teamed up. It's my fault.
What's that? You good?
Don't worry. I will make sure we win tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Been a while, Coos. Let's have a good time today. Though, is that weird for me to say?
Almost makes it sound like we're here for a picnic or something fun.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be like Soup's bored while all of you are debating and stuff. I'm just gonna chill in the back. Hey girl, name's Nonoa Miyamai. I'm gonna be Saya's running mate, but who cares?
And my name is Elisa Cujo. I look forward to a good debate.
Got your head in the game. Gotta love that attitude. You and Saya could totally be besties.
That girl is Taniyama's partner?
Yep, they're childhood friends. Polar opposites, as you can see, but they balance each other out.
No kidding.
Miyamai's one of the most popular girls in school. She may seem like a strange choice, but there aren't many people as well connected as her.
I see. That is a powerful asset.
That isn't something we should worry about today, though. For now, we need to keep our targets locked on Taniyama.
Good point. Let's focus.
What do you think of the debated topic?
I don't really care. But isn't that Taniyama person the one who went up against our queen back when we were in middle school?
So the other one's a transfer?
Yeah, only thing I've heard about her is she has good grades.
Can I really do this? Don't they just ignore me, like the sports teams before? No, forget that. I'm also doing this for Kuze, for my running mate.
Think she can make it through a speech? Taniyama's gonna run away with this.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, tell me, are you really an E-Cup?
What? Huh? Is this really the time to be asking something so inappropriate?
It's the best chance I'll ever have, when you think about it. Right? You can't hit me.
Literally, go die.
Ah, remembered I'm human garbage. Hopefully that calmed your nerves. Oh, yep. Who's your opponent today?
Taniyama, right?
Not quite. You're debating her, but you're really up against your own head. Remember, perfection is the enemy of progress, so just go up there and say whatever you think sounds cool. And for what it's worth, I've got your back if things don't work out quite as well as we planned.
It's about time we got started. We will now commence the Student Congress. The motion is proposed by Sayaka Taniyama and Nanoa Miyamai. Opposed is Elisa Kujo, alongside Masachika Kuze. For the topic, should we introduce teacher screenings for entry into Student Council? Now, proposer, state your case.
Right.
In theory, when selecting members of the council, the president and vice president should be carefully choosing their officers. In practice, this isn't the case, and they wind up accepting any entrants no matter their qualifications or lack thereof. When asked, former student council members confirmed this.
There are no
detailed practice.
prereqs? Guess not.
Gone on for over-
Seriously? She was able to collect data directly from school alumni? No. It makes more sense if Miyamai took care of that.
So today, I posit that student council would better serve its people if comprised only of a chosen few. And I have no doubt each of you would agree. The moment they assume their office as a member of the council, they stand above you in hierarchy, no matter how poor their performance. Are you okay with that?
That's a clever move she pulled. Individual students wouldn't care, until she words it from their point of view.
To fight this, I propose requiring teacher approval. With this system, only those approved by staff could lead, and we would enjoy a council consisting of the best and brightest among our ranks. With more exclusivity, the students of our school may rest easy, ensured leaders have earned their respect. So, my friends, I ask you for your support. Thank you. That is all I have to say.
Opposition? You may now proceed with your rebuttal.
Right.
You think she can turn it around?
Not a chance. Taniyama's already won. Let's at least hear what the Ice Princess has to say. Should be interesting.
I know what he said, but what do I think sounds cool? Yeah, something like that. I'm your current student council treasurer, otherwise known as Elisa Kujo, and I represent the student council, in opposition to this motion. If we are to believe Ms. Taniyama, then teacher screenings are a necessary step to ensure student council officers earned your respect. But I argue, would that not do the opposite? Wouldn't it infringe on the student council's authority? After all, should this motion succeed, it would directly remove power from us students by disallowing the president and vice president the right to select their officers. Between all of the positions in the council, those two hold the highest authority and most deserve your respect, because unlike the others, they are chosen by popular vote. And thus do those who lead us rise, forged in the flames of a competitive election, and thus are they granted several privileges by the Academy. And perhaps the most important privilege of all is the right to nominate their own officers. Should that rule fall, the effect would reach wide, as we would take our power and put it in the staff's hands. I offer, if we were to surrender that authority into the jurisdiction of teachers, it would be tantamount to saying that our student council cannot stand on its own. At our academy, we've always taken pride in our autonomy. And for that reason, great power has been granted to the students through the council. If all of its officers had to be approved by the staff, what do you think happens to that autonomy we've held onto for so long? We would lose all authority, without the chance to have final say. The president and vice president would be unable to recruit members they trust. Furthermore, should a teacher present someone to the council under their recommendation, they could not be refused.
Nice. She's staying composed up there. Perfect. Both Taniyama and Dahlia's arguments are good, and both have their flaws. Seems like the students are split. Think what you want, but I didn't tell her to say any of this. Every word came from Olya.
I thank you. This concludes my argument.
With that, we may now commence with the debate.
Sir,
Please.
you failed to address the matter of discernment. As I mentioned, no volunteer to the council has been turned down in the past 3 years.
And no problems have emerged from that fact. I fail to see where you take issue with it.
If we're to ensure continued quality, then introducing teacher screenings will be the way forward.
Should any need arise, the president and vice president have the authority to make that call. There would be no shame in accepting their shortcomings if they were to ask the teachers for help, but that should be their choice to make. It is an option, but not something that should be forced upon them.
You're gonna lose today, because you mistook who you were really up against. You've been too busy chasing my shadow this whole time, but Olya's your opponent.